Let's change some lives today. Man, you know what? My stuff is so good.
Your stuff is
I go through it myself and I transform my own life. I go through it again and again and again and again. Good. So good. So good.
I was like, oh my God.
Right?
There's so much good content.
I don't even have to
love the
worry,
pledge.
stress, because I know what I'm talking about. This is my wheelhouse. This is super easy, chill. It's going to be a bunch of people. This is where empires get built. This is the blueprint. You want to know how? If you don't know how, good luck. But this is the roadmap. You follow this. Every time I recirculate around this, I go another level. It's the same thing over and over and over. There's a strategy involved. If you don't have a strategy,
if you don't have a plan, how are you going to get there?
If you don't have a target, how do you know what you're aiming for?
If you don't have a purpose,
forget about it. You don't have a roadmap, you're gonna get lost. But enjoy your journey. Enjoy the journey. Isn't that what they say? No, I want to go to the destination. I'm not interested in flying Delta to get there. That's not fun. I don't enjoy that journey. I enjoy when I arrive in Hawaii and I'm on the beach swimming with the dolphins.
yes.
I enjoy that journey, not the journey.
I
enjoy the destination.
When you get to the mansion.
Yeah, you know?
When you get to the place.
Honestly, I don't like travel time that much. It's just not fun. I don't like taking off my shoes to go through a checker belt.
Private jet, you know?
Okay, now that's another thing. Now that's a different topic. That's when you hit another level and you can fly private. Then you can enjoy the journey because you've already gone through this to get to that. Okay?
Listen, it's cheap. Like, can you put a price on transforming your life? Can you really put a price to actually going to the high level of success? You can't.
No, that's why you have money. That's what people are so confused about. That's why you have money. You have money to buy resources.
To use it.
To buy time, to use it. Money is there. And if you don't have enough of it, you can't help yourself. How do you think you're going to help your community? And yet some people have the distortion, you know, the deformation of the mind, the wrong information. They think rich people are greedy. Who's greedy when you can't even help yourself? Can't even help your community. Can't even help your moms, your pops, your children.
Your church.
And then that person is going to call me greedy? I don't think so.
The more you have, the more you can have.
That's right.
The more you have,
the more you can have. And ironically, the more you have, then you get to the point where you don't have to be greedy. You don't have to think about yourself. Then you can go to such a high level that now your mission becomes, how do I help all the other people get there? I want friends around the world that can have resources to hang out and to do swimming with the dolphins. If we want to swim with the dolphins, that takes money. No one's just going to let you walk into Whole Foods and buy a bag of groceries with a hug. You need resources. You need money on this planet.
And you're not going to go by yourself.
I don't want to go by myself. I love dolphins, but I need a friend to enjoy it with me. So let's help everybody else get to that level too.
Can we all
get,
go?
Unconfused about money, about resources, about abundance. This is mindset. In mindset, it does cover the money mindset. There's a separate one. I do a whole course on business and finance. It covers it a little bit, but that goes more into the technical things, the only three things you need to know about money and how to apply it in order to create wealth. It goes more into that. Mindset. This is mindset. How do you get your mind thinking properly and big enough and right enough and get untangled from all the misinformation that you have that's been deforming your mind? You know, they say knowledge is power, but what if you have the wrong knowledge? If you have the wrong knowledge, you are disabling yourself. You're crippling yourself. So this is mindset. You got to get your mindset right first, And in order to be able to create the doingness of how to attain something, because you can't attain it if you're criticizing it. So we got to get your mind right so you're not criticizing it, so you understand it, so then you can have it. Then we're going to put in the implementations and the structure and more detail on all of that on business and money. Then we have relationships, okay? Empires take relationships. The most important thing above money, senior to money. You ask Grant this question. I guarantee you I know what he's going to say. $1 billion or 1 billion people who know your name? 1 billion friends or $1 billion? He's going to pick 1 billion friends any day. You need people in an empire. You have to understand how to get along with people. People build and create empires. Money is just a tool. Money is a resource. People are allies. They're assets. They're the empire builders of what the formation of an empire is built upon.
Mrs. Cardone, if you lost all your money right now and you went to Australia or Singapore or Spain and you asked somebody over there to give you, a place to stay and food, do you really think that somebody will help you? Do you have those kinds of friends right now around the world?
I have friends around the world. People ask me that question all the time. They ask me, what would you do if you lost all your money? Okay. I say it would suck. Once I got over that, it wouldn't take me long. I still have what I've invested in me. I've been through the Build an Empire Mastermind. I wrote it, but I also went through it. That's in me. You can't take that away from me. You can take away my money. You can't take away my knowledge, my information, my access to resources. Now, I've helped people. I've helped people from around the globe. If I lost all of my money and I'm in New Zealand or Malaysia or Singapore or Europe or Haiti, I have friends in Haiti. I have a sofa to sleep on. I have meals people would hand make me so I would have food to provide for my body. There would be no trouble. It wouldn't take me long to figure it out. I would get there half or less than half of the amount of time it took me the first time because of what I know now, because I have the right information. Information. I've been through Build an Empire. I did it. I know how to do it again and faster, in record times. I have the right information. Information, you break it down, the word means to be in formation, in a formation. The derivation, the root of the word means formation of the mind. I have the right information, so knowledge is power in that case. The misinformation that deforms your mind, and then you think something's wrong with you, but it's really nothing wrong with you. It's just you've implemented wrong information into your mind, and when you get that wrong information out of your mind and you supplement it with the correct information, sky's the limit. You can go to the stratosphere. There's no cap. There's no limitations because there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are seeking outside sources, pills to help you. You're seeking whatever vices it is to try to make you better. There's nothing wrong with you. You've just been given wrong information that led to a deformation in your mind. You can fix you about that fast. Maybe the other people don't want you to think that because they're happy with you being addicted to their medications for the rest of their life. But there's nothing wrong with you. That's a multi-trillion-dollar a year industry. They have a vested interest in putting onto you that something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You have wrong information. It's led to a deformation of your mind, period. Let's get it sorted out. Today, we're going to get some right information. We're going to be in a right community of people and allies and friends from around the world who are going to be forever changed, going back into their lives, into their communities, making a difference for the better, spreading good on this planet and healing it for the better. And then eventually one day, we'll put those guys out of business.